Human Rights Watch says the detention center at Guantanamo Bay and the Bush administration's war on terror have discredited the United States and diminished its influence as a force for human rights in the world. The group says countries like Pakistan, China, Egypt, and Russia that restrict human rights enforcement are influencing the rights agenda worldwide. Kenneth Roth is executive director of Human Rights Watch.
The United States is effectively withdrawn from the defense of human rights in many situations because of its own human rights practices.
Washington has been accused of using harsh interrogation techniques, such as waterboarding, at Guantanamo Bay. Human Rights Watch says Barack Obama, when he becomes president, should restore U.S. leadership in human rights and close the detention center at Guantanamo. Mr. Obama said during an interview with ABC News that he plans to close the facility, which has about 250 terror suspects.
I don't want to be ambiguous about this. We are going to close Guantanamo, and we are going to make sure that the procedures we set up are ones that abide by our Constitution.
Ross says all the detainees at Guantanamo should be released or prosecuted. He says other countries should help the United States relocate those who are released.
And we've been actively encouraging close U.S. allies to recognize that Guantanamo, may have been Bush's problem, but now it's everybody's problem. And other governments should help President-elect Obama close Guantanamo as expeditiously as possible.
On the fighting in Gaza between Israel and the Islamic militant group Hamas, Human Rights Watch says the crisis underscores the need for attention to human rights abuses in armed conflict.
The figures I've seen are 40% of the people killed are women and children, which suggests that well over the majority of the people killed have been ordinary civilians, not Hamas combatants. So this all suggests a very disturbing pattern on the part of the Israelis in terms of how they're fighting the war.
On Zimbabwe, the report says countries like South Africa have failed to address the humanitarian crisis. And it says Egypt has not encouraged greater scrutiny of the conflict in Darfur in neighboring Sudan. Catherine Cannon, VOA News, Washington.